All right, good morning. What's going on, YouTube? Today is May 28th. We have FOMC minutes today. We're going to do a quick breakdown of the charts here on NQ and ES as we get ready for market open. So if you'd like to sit back and join us for this session, we can try to scope out where will be the best opportunities in this market, and we can find some trades together to see where the money is today. It's FOMC minutes today, so usually these days I like to trade early, like to finish as soon as possible, because they tend to be choppy or hard to trade. So with that being the case, I'll only be live for about an hour maybe, and yeah, we just gotta make it work. Get in, get out, get some profits, and lock something in for the day. So with that being said, as always, we're gonna go on the hourly time frame, and I'm gonna mark out support and resistance here. So here on the ES, we have this supply zone here. As you can see, we already tapped into it. We tapped into it, and then we immediately saw a bearish reaction off of it, showing us that it is a valid zone. Okay, this right here, support as well. And right here we have a supply zone. We'll mark out this zone green as well. We can expect buyers to step in once we get into the zone. We can expect sellers to step in once we get into the zone. Okay, so let's go here, do the same thing on the NQs. It's going to be a supply zone up here, so we want to mark out red. And let's mark this whole candlestick here as our supply. What's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning. Everybody get settled. We got to get our charts ready. Okay, so we're about to open in supply zone, so I'm gonna be looking for sellers to be stepping in here. This could possibly, though, it could possibly sweep out these highs before we go down. But still, just not a good idea to buy within these supply zones. So I would probably just let that go and just look for the opportunity to sell if we get it. If we don't, if it just rips and keeps going up, I'm just gonna let that slide, You got support down here. Notice everything we're doing first is on the hourly time frame. So everything we're going off of is the higher time frame, because it has more weight in the market. With that being said, we're gonna mark out this high as well here. This could be support here. It was resistance, turn to support. Let's mark the high of that. There we go. Okay, so we could expect price to pull back, find support here, or find support here, and then attempt to try to go back up again. See if we can find ourselves a trend line. Yep, we're at the top of the top, and it's not a good place to buy here, as we can see previously what happened last time we was up here. Okay, so we're gonna be looking to sell up here. Okay, so let's go ahead and find that trend line. So yeah, so we're so high up on this trend line, right? We're so close to the resistance of this trend line. It's also another reason why we should be looking for sells, right? We have resistance from this previous price action and a supply zone, and then we also have this trend line here, the high of this trend line acting as resistance as well. That. The more touches you have on it, the more valid that trend line is. So that's why you just saw me adjust that the way I did. Okay, so we have pretty much everything's ready here. This will also be the demand zone. Okay, this chart is good to go. And let's also find that same trend line here on the ES. It's going to be pretty similar to the Qs. There we have it. All right, we're pretty much set to go here, guys. Market tapped into that supply zone. As soon as we tapped into it, we see sellers. See a bear flag here as well. Indicating price it could be coming down further. All right, guys, gotta handle something real quick. Just give me a minute. All right, guys, we are back. Let's see where the money is today, man. Let's see. Tomorrow, today we have the FOMC minutes at 2 p.m. Usually these days aren't FOMC days aren't really traded, at least by the professionals. Usually because the price action tends to be kind of tricky, a little bit, sloppy. But maybe we could capture a nice, one good setup for the day and be done nice and early. So that's what we're gonna try to do. Let's get our indicators back on over here. There we go. All right, we got one more minute till market open. $30 seconds. All right, we got support here. All right, market is open. Very bullish open. I'm looking to see. Let's see if we can sweep these highs and then reverse. If it goes up, this is what I'm looking for. If it comes down, I'll take a pullback trade here. Because now we do have a gap below. Right? If we look at the cues here, see we have a gap.
No matter what kind of work your team does,
We have a gap below.
can help manage it. From project intake
SPY, same thing here. We have a gap below. Could be filling that gap, but I don't want to sell right above support. I like to see this support crack, and if we crack the support, then I'm looking for shorts. All right, it started out pretty strong. It got a little bit choppy here. So we sweep this high to equal highs. Do you guys trade anything else? Anybody here trade anything else other than the Qs? Triple Qs?
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep your operation running. That's why at Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones.
She's going up. Looks like a very strong open here on the Qs. We could be seeing a move higher to these highs up here. Bulls are in control so far. Bulls are in control. Hey, she's ripping. Okay, we broke above this high right here. Let's see what this next candle shows us. I think we're going higher here. Quite a strong uptrend here. She's pushing. There it is. Alright, we're about to sweep these highs. I'm looking for some kind of reversal up here. But first we need to see weakness from the buy side before we look for those shorts. There it is. We swept this high right here. Now we're looking for those shorts here. What is the market showing us? Immediate weakness after we tapped into here. Let's give it a chance though. Give it some time.
Want to get your clients instantly approved?
Okay, there's that reversal. It's still going. So here we could do a few things. We could look for some kind of reversal pattern. Right, we know the double top, this one. We could do a head and shoulder here. Or as long as we reverse and then see a lower high, then that's right. We got a lower high, then we know this trend is looking to shift to the downside. Or you could also simply take your entry as this hammer candle right here. This could be your entry as well. It depends on your style of trading. You know, if you sometimes people like to see more confirmation, or you know, they want to see more than just one candlestick. Maybe they want to see a pattern. Maybe they want to see a cross of the EMAs. It all depends on your style, right? Right. I think I'm gonna take this short right here. I like how we broke this trend line. I like that we broke this uptrend right here. So I'm on shorts right here. There we go. Right. Like I was saying, it depends on your style. You know, how do you like to trade? Do you like to anticipate the move? Do you like waiting for confirmation? I like to have kind of somewhat of a balance between the two. Sometimes I like to have confirmation, but I want to also anticipate the move because I want to get a better entry. So that's why I was like, you know what? I could enter for this first candlestick here. But let me wait and see what happens. And then right here, we have a second attempt at buyers pushing up, and they were very weak here. And then the sellers came back into the market, bringing it down. We broke this uptrend here, and that was enough for me to short. Okay, so since we're short there, we could target these lows down here. See here, 2 minute. We could do two things. We could target these lows right here, and we have these equal lows, 1, 2, 3. Right, we could target this low right here as our take profit. You can trail your stop as the price moves in your direction. That's another thing you could do, meaning that, let's say this is your stop loss right here, you can move your stop loss lower and lower as price starts to move down. What else could you do here? You could do a 1 to 2 risk reward, right? 1 to 2 risk reward right there, and I can take my profits there. It's another way. I mean, there's so many different ways you can manage your trade. Okay, once I'm in, I could move my stop to break even, and then I could just move my stop every time it goes down lower. One candle trailer. You can hold on until you see. You can hang on until you see what's it called? Let's see. Second here. Trying to manage this trade here myself. Okay, so right, so you can manage your trade in many different ways. So it's just, what's your preference? What's the way that you like to do it better, or the way that you see that you could try to claim the most profits? I could also just stay within this trade until I see weakness from the sellers. So far these red candles are very strong so far. If I see a red candle that looks weak, I can close my trade there. So it's all up to you on what you prefer to do here. So our entry was run here. We're about 1 to 2 on it. So this could be a good take profit level as well. Let's see, 1 minute. Where did I enter? Entered right upon the break. Right upon the break of that uptrend. So enter right around here. Boom, there we go. We already have 2 times our risk. Oh, about 2 times our risk. So that could be the one trade for today and done. You know what I'm saying? It's 9:51. I cut that way up here. I'm up 9:30. So I could call it a day right there. This is just what we were looking for, especially on FOMC days. Usually the price action isn't this kind of this like smooth. Usually can get some choppiness in the morning and even worse close to noon. But yeah, you just want to take your trade and make your money and get out of the market on FOMC days. Did everybody catch that? Now we still got that gap below, right? So we mark out our opening range. Let's take this off. Let's mark the opening range. And this was our opening candle right here. And that's our high of our opening range. So we could look for some kind of pullback here if we want to continue trading. We look for a pullback here to the low of this range. Since we already broke out of it, right? We know price wants to come down. We're below the 21 EMA. Or we don't know. This could chop around here. I mean, this is a range right here. We do have a range here. Yeah, so this by all means could go back up and this could start trailing up again. Who knows? And you could just chop around here for hours. Why is my new keep changing? Hold up. Oh, we're about to fill that gap already. It's not 100%. We got a little bit of a space there, but yeah, it's mostly filled already. Let's take a look at the ES. ES is completely filled. Sellers are attempting another push. Will they make it? Sellers are attempting another push. I'm trying a little small size scalp here. Very tight stop. Low amount of contracts. Couple micros. Couple micros. because we rejected here at the low of the 50-minute range. Okay, I move my stop to break even. Risk-free trade. I'm up a little bit higher actually. I'm up like around here. Move my stop to break even. Now I can only take profits on this or a break even trade, which is cool either way. There we go. Now I'm just trailing it. All right, I'm out. Quick 90 bucks on there. That was just a quick scalp. Could go lower here, but that's just what I was looking for. Just a quick move to the downside. You can trail this. Trail this as we go lower here. It's all up to you.
With YouTube Premium,
I just wanted a quick scalp. I'm up 1,000 on the day. I'm pretty good there today, honestly. Anyway, just chill. Help you guys out if you guys need anything. I'm all done for the day. So if you guys need any help, let me know. You guys good? Anybody catch that move? That sell-off? Come on, yo, throw some W's in the chat or something. Throw some likes or something. Something. Let me get some music going on here for you guys, man. Not this. We need some more hype, man. We need some hype shit. That's better. That's better. Let's go. See un poquito. All right, let's go, man. That's it. Take the chances when it's good. Hope you guys are able to see here why we shorted, right? Why we shorted here. The reason we knew that over here was a good short is because the chart is kind of telling you, it's letting us know. The chart is letting us know where the liquidity is, and it's at previous highs and previous lows. So we have a supply zone up here, right? And I marked out, notice how I marked out of all these highs, right? We have a high here. If you know what a candle high is, then you know that this is a high here, this is another high here, and then this one right here, the middle one, is the highest one. So one high here, we got another high here, and this here is the highest of all three. So I marked this one, right? I didn't mark this one, I didn't mark this one, I marked this one right here, because I know that's where the liquidity is at these highs. So if price rejects going higher, as soon as we tap into this area and we immediately see sellers stepping in, I'm expecting for price to move lower and then search for liquidity at a previous low. So if market's trending up, right, what happens? We sweep liquidity, and now we're gonna search previous lows. Is what is likely to happen. We're gonna search previous lows, right? Sometimes these areas, these highs, like to act as support. So you'll see me mark these highs as support. But if we get through that support, then I know we're going here and then going up. So this is how doing your analysis on the hourly time frame for you to get these highs and lows, right? It doesn't take a very long time. I marked a couple things. I marked out resistance, right? I marked out the highest high over here. I marked out this zone up here in red. So this whole zone right here was red. And then I removed it because we already tapped into it. So I'm not looking to, I just don't need it there anymore, right? We used it already, right? So now where are we going? Now I think we could go down to support. Down here, you have a demand zone. So if we sweep the high up here, go to a lower time frame here, and we know we're probably going to get down here at some point today. And we have a range. Maybe this comes up, and then maybe we come back down. Maybe this goes back all the way back up to the high of the range. Go down to 2 time frame. All right, so as of now, we can see we're below the VWAP, we're below the 200 EMA, we're below the 21 EMA. But then also we're above yesterday's closing price, which can act as support or resistance. This is yesterday's closing price, and look what's happening to it. It came down very strongly, and then this area right here, yesterday's closing price, this is the last candle from yesterday's price action, is holding as support. So if we close below it, we could move down to this demand zone here. We close below this this area, this is closing price. Also, you can tell that where we're coming from, right? Where we're coming from and the amount of selling that's happening, that's going on after sweeping this high. Right? You look at this red candle, and you can clearly see this one oversizes all the other one, right? It's engulfing all the other ones on the chart. So usually after seeing a big candle like this, I want to look for shorts as well. You see a pullback up here as well. This could be another scenario. All right, this still looks like it wants to go lower. I would like to see it close below that. So yesterday's closing price, we get close below this. You see they're holding it up here, right? So it's struggling to close below it. Getting a little choppy down here. So going back to what I was saying earlier, right? It's FOMC day, right? Leading with that, it's FOMC day. We know these days are tricky, very hard sometimes to trade. you want to come into the market with the mindset that you need to take a real good shot at, you know, making some profits and closing your trading for the day, right? This is your business, so it's the best thing you could do to protect yourself. If you take a day like today and you trade it all day long, you're gonna have a rough time. I can promise you that. So if we get this close right here below this closing price, you can catch a quick scalp from here to here to this demand zone and call it a day there. Want to try to make your money when the market is moving smoothly and you can make your profits nice and easy. Still chopping in here. We've been chopping around here for like 30 minutes. 25 minutes we've been down here for. So we lost direction. Right? We was going up, we was coming down, and now we have no direction. It's just sideways. Right? Sideways right here. This is not good market conditions. Right? This should not get you excited for trading. This right here should not get you excited. You should be upset. You should be uncomfortable. You should be unhappy. You shouldn't be excited to trade this right here. This right here, this move up, oh, that's cool, right? This move down right here, oh, that's awesome. That's great. This right here is just trash. You can't do nothing with this. You can't do nothing with that. Right? So it's 10:16, guys. I think this is a good time to call it. We caught a couple good moves on the day. Make some profits. Try to finish positive if we can. And that's it. That's all we could do. Appreciate you guys for coming. And you know, take it easy. Like I said, it's FOMC day, guys. So don't trade too much today. Expect the market to chop around for a while. At some point in the day, it's gonna do it. Maybe we get this push here right now. Let me stay here. Let's see if we get this push. See if we get this push right here for you guys. Let's get it. I'm jumping in on this one too. See if we get this push here to support. This is the demand zone down here. See, looking at SPY, because SPY's already at that demand zone. So this could be a trap on the Qs actually. This could be a trap on the Qs. This could be a trap on the Qs. Right? This could be a trap on the Qs. So I'm closing it there. I got to break even on that one because I saw SPY here. SPY here is out of the demand zone. Right? And the Qs might not be telling you that. Right? The Qs has a different price action. The demand zone on the Qs is way down here. So I saw SPY here. Let me know this might not make it down here. The Qs might not make it down here. The SPY's already in the demand zone. This is probably going to pull back before it comes down and hits that. Before it comes down and hits that demand zone. This is why I like to look at the two of these. All right, by looking at the SPY, you can tell, you can save yourself sometimes in scenarios like this. Scenarios like those. So I jumped in, I just closed it right away. After I saw that SPY here is on that demand zone, I was like, yeah, nah, I don't like that. I'm not liking this setup right here. I'm not liking that setup right there. All right, so right now I'm starting to see also we have the 200 EMA below, and then we got the 21 EMA above. This is usually a very tricky spot to be in. When we're in between the two, we usually get some kind of range. She's going. Looks like the Qs are gonna make it. Will they make it? Very tricky. This is FOMC days. This is the FOMC. This is how you know FOMC day. This is exactly what the price action does. This is exactly what it does. This kind of trickery. This kind of trickery. Yeah, the SPY's losing momentum here from the sell side. The Q's is looking weak as well. Yep, it's gonna be a chop fest. It's gonna be a chop fest here, guys. All right, so thanks for joining, guys. Today was an awesome morning. We learn something every day, right? We caught this sell-off right here. We know when to range. This is chop right down here, weakness. You know, we keep applying things that we learn into our arsenal, I like to call it, right? Apply these things that you're learning. We have a range here. You know how ranges move. You know how a trend moves. This is probably looking to come back all the way up here, right? Should go to the bottom of the range. We look to go to the high of the range, to the bottom of the range, so on and so forth. And that's it, man. That's all we can do. We try to scope out those good opportunities. We execute, and we collect that cash and get out. Thank you guys for coming, man. Take care, y'all.